I made this picture of me and Rouge back in May of this year. Rouge is my favorite Sonic character, so I was like, hey, I can make a sexy picture of us. When June of this year rolled around, a girl named Small Bean Panda at the time posted this picture on Instagram. I think she was infamous on Twitter for something that I can't find. I can only find like out of context comments. I don't know what's going on there. But anyways, as you can see, she used the same title and the same concept. Someone named Redacted DM'd her, asking her why her art was so similar. Redacted sends her the picture and the link, and then Redacted goes to say, hey, I want to know where you got inspiration for this. And with Small Bean Panda, I'm going to just say Panda, just to make things simpler and more easier for me. Panda says, huh, I'm not clicking on any links, just send me a screenshot of what you're talking about. Even though the picture's still right there, you can obviously see it's hers. Redacted says, it's your link to one of your arts, the one called Besties. Panda goes to say, I didn't have any inspiration, I just drew it. So Panda is basically saying that she just somehow randomly, out of the blue, got inspiration for a picture that looks pretty much like mine, and she got inspiration for the same exact title that mine has. You can't just get inspiration out of your ass. As an artist, you usually get inspiration from things that you see or hear. Redacted goes on to say, okay, that's just strange because I've seen Blutiful's art look very similar and she had hers posted a month before yours was posted. Redacted shows a screenshot. Redacted goes to say, same title, Besties as well, same pose, placement of characters, just seems kind of strange. Panda says, I've never seen that artist before. Which is a little odd that she says this because we were mutuals for a little over than a year. So it's weird that she follows me and then claims to say that she's never seen me or known me. Panda is lying out of her ass cheeks. Redacted asks, you follow her though? Panda goes to say, I follow a lot of artists, that doesn't mean I see every single artwork they post. There was no inspiration to my drawing, it was an idea that came to my mind and I just drew it. If you're accusing me of copying, I didn't. So now she's saying that she didn't see any of my artwork even though we were following each other. And because we were mutuals, I saw every single artwork that she posted. Every single time it was posted. And if I can see her artwork, I know damn well she can see mine too. And like I said, inspiration doesn't just randomly come to someone's mind just out of the blue, out of thin air. You literally get inspiration through things you see, through things you hear. That's just how art is made. Redacted goes to say, okay, I can understand that, but it just seems so strange. Everything is the same except the characters and outfits. Panda says, again, I never saw that drawing until just now when you showed me, so how can I copy them if I just saw it? Okay, so how is it that you didn't see the picture, but somehow the title and the concept are exactly the same? You see, the concept's the same because, like I said at the beginning of the video, it was supposed to be a picture of my OC and my favorite Sonic character. And she did the same thing, which is fine, but when she chose to do the OC favorite character thing, she could have maybe changed it just slightly. And we're both like winking in our pictures, and the title is what sets it off. It's Besties in all caps. So you can obviously tell something's going on here. Redacted goes to say, you can just say that though, but she did post it first and y'all follow each other, not trying to accuse, but just saying it's sus. Redacted is right, I did post mine first. I posted mine in May and Panda posted hers in June. Redacted goes to say her post was May and yours was June. Panda says, again, I don't see every single post an artist makes. Maybe we both just had the same idea, stuff like that happens. Redacted says, okay, but the same title and pose, it just feels weird. Panda says, do you need a speed paint to prove nothing I was copied? Because I didn't copy shit. So, the way she typed it is like she's saying I copied her. I don't know where that's coming from. That it says it's not a trace, it's a copy, so a speed paint is irrelevant. Then Panda starts getting a little yelly and says it's not a copy because I never saw the artist post until just now after you showed me, even though we were mutuals and I can see every single one of her pictures. That it says you can just say that, but okay, if you're yelling, you're not being mature about this. Panda says, well, you're pissing me off. I told you I never saw the original post before. I drew the drawing, so how can I copy something I've never seen? Redacted says, because it looks exactly the same. Panda says, what do you want me to do? Delete the drawing I worked on and didn't copy? Or are you going to say that all my drawings are copies now? Redacted says, I never said all your drawings. You're being passive aggressive. You could give credit. Panda getting on the defensive over a question is a red flag to me. It says that she has something to hide and that she's mentally a child. Redacted also says, I'm just saying, it's up to you. Panda says, credit for what? Something that I never saw? When are you going to get that through your head? When I told you I never knew about the original drawing until now. I swear on my grandfather's ashes, I'm telling the truth. So now Panda is bringing her dead grandfather into some art drama that he's not even a part of. Even his ashes, no less. After it ends there, Panda proceeds to put all these screenshots on Twitter and doxes Redacted, and then goes and tells her followers or family members, her friends, white knights, whoever it is, to go attack Redacted. But I do think that I do owe some credit towards if she got inspiration from me. I don't think she got inspiration out of her ass cheeks. Someone also came into my comments on Instagram. It wasn't even DMs. It was straight up the comments in public saying that she had proof that she didn't copy, and I told him, and I'm going to tell everybody else right now, that I haven't seen proof. No one's came up to me with proof. I believe actions over words, so if no one's going to show me this proof, I'm going to just assume you're all lying to me and you're about to get blocked. Now, onto the subject about PrincessVertera. PrincessVertera is infamous for vandalizing other people's art in the past. This was a while back, so I don't know all the details. Her picture was posted on July 15th of this year. Really close to my birthday, by the way. I'm not really sure if this was intentional or not, but who knows. At least she didn't copy the title, I'll give her that. And she was also following me. I needed to say this because I need to stand up for myself. I'm not the same person I was 5 years ago. I'm not a soccer ball that people can kick around. I'm not a doormat anymore. And if you think that I'm going to be that person where I'm just going to shut my mouth and let disrespect happen, you can fucking think again. And to the people asking me to take down my art, no, I will not. I have every right to keep it up. I deserve respect just as much as everyone else on this planet. Jesus had to go through this too. Everyone involved is learning something. If you got this far, I want to say, never be afraid to stand up for yourself. Only you can do that. I'm very grateful to you listening to what I have to say. Thank you.
I feel some touch of love changing me.